and God's Word 24/7.
You're listening to Indiana SRN, home for God's Word 24/7 and sports.
25-10, a 15-point lead. It's been all Crusaders here in the second quarter as Luke Moore will get into the lane for the Lions. His shot is no good as back comes the Crusaders. It'll be into the hands of Evan Reed, who checked back into the ballgame. Straub into the lane as he will hand it off. Up and under shot by Isley is no good. Offensive rebound and put back off the mark as Carolina Christian will come back, and they're going to get a foul on Adrian Polly for a ticky-tack foul, 25-10. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the second quarter.
I like it when you guys call it ticky-tack foul. As an official, we never call ticky-tack fouls. We call fouls.
Yeah. Backing yourself up in your past profession, I see.
Yes, sir.
As the errant pass is taken by Columbus Christian, Straub will go coast to coast.
Oh!
And a big block there by McCarthy. A surprising block knocks that one out of bounds. That might be what they need for a bit of a run. 25-10. All Columbus Christian Crusaders here lately. As Straub will fake it, and now into the corner and driving a shot in the lane. A good spot-up shot by Evan Reed as he'll extend the lead even more. 27-10, up to 17 points.
One man practicing sportsmanship is better than 50% preaching it. Would you like to know more how you can help our ministry? Send us an email at info@indianasrn.org.
Luke Moore has a little trouble with the pressure, but he's able to get past it. His mid-range jumper is no good. Back comes the Crusaders. Spotting up for a three will be Lane Isley as he'll knock that one down. Scores now 30-10, a 20-point advantage. The Lions work the ball up the court as McCarthy has it left elbow.
Carolina has not scored in 9.5 minutes, Brent.
As the drought continues, we'll see if McCarthy has anything to say about that as he'll hand off to Bisbee. Bisbee has the ball, works into the lane, and will pass it back out to McCarthy, but a little out of his way. It'll be over and back, sending it back into the hands of Columbus Christian. 2:52 left here. Brent Young alongside the coach, Keith Myers. 30-10 is the score.
Stay with us all day as we'll have action all day. Our second game today, Central from Alabama versus Grace from Virginia.
A perfectly run pick and roll there as it will be Austin Straub receiving the pick and a good roll to the basket by Logan Roth as he's able to lay it in for two. Score is now 32-10, a 22-point advantage as the pass is stolen by Evan Reed. He gets up into the front court, tried to pass over to Logan Roth. Instead, it will be grabbed by Logan. He'll get into the lane. His pass is errant, knocked out of bounds off of Carolina Christian, staying here with Columbus.
If you would like to email us, you can email us anytime at info, that's info@indianasrn.org. Tell us where you're listening to a ball game. We'll give you a shout-out, and we'll cheer on your players. You're cheering on your players. Columbus
Absolutely.
leads 32-10 here in the first half.
Another one of those hockey shifts as Josh Miracle is able to receive the out-of-bounds pass and put it up off the glass for two. 34-10, and the scoring spread continues here for Columbus Christian as they have Noble on the court as well as Bridgewater. Miracle out there along with a couple other players, We'll get them for you as Graham as well as the shot is up and no good by Moore. Back comes Bridgewater. Nifty up and under, and his flip shot is good for two. 36-10, a 26-point advantage. You know, it was close in the first quarter, Keith. I do believe the score was 11-10 at one point.
Yes, and Carolina, then that's when they have gone scoreless, and they have not scored since. And that was at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. They have not scored this quarter at all, Brent.
25-0 run here as Carolina Christian looks to cut into that a bit. Another spot-up shot by Luke Moore is no good. And down with the board will be Noble. Stolen by Moore, but his save inbounds will be taken by Bridgewater. Good pass up into the hands of Ingram. His shot no good. Instead, it will be another offensive rebound as Miracle has it. He will be battling down low in the post. But they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. That's going to give it back to Carolina Christian.
Game is getting a little bit physical, and they're letting them play, and I love that style of basketball. I hope they do this the whole entire tournament.
We are under 1 minute here in the first half of play. Carolina Christian currently taking a big-time run by Columbus Christian. Scores 36-10 as McCarthy has it right elbow. He'll get into the lane. His shot no good. Grabs his own rebound. Put back good. 36-12 is now the score. As now Bridgewater, no defense, cannot finish the lay-in. Rebounded there by Graham. Graham will pass back out to Ingram. No good. Another offensive rebound. Three-pointer up. Shot off the mark. And Bisbee has the offensive board. 20 seconds left here. They'll probably hold for one unless Graham has something to say about that. Pardon me, Miracle, as he's able to get into the front court. His shot no good. Another grab there by Bisbee as they're going to get a foul on Columbus Christian on Peyton Ingram. His second foul, team 6, so no bonus yet. But 10 seconds left. We'll see if Carolina Christian can hold for the last shot. 8 seconds. I don't know if they know that there's no time left as Moore has it. 5 seconds. Moore will spot up for three at the horn. Off the mark. But McCarthy with the jumper put back. And they're going to say that that happened after the buzzer sounded. The basket is no good. So that's going to do it here for us at the end of the first half with the score. The Columbus Christian Crusaders 36 and Carolina Christian Lions 12. Stay tuned for the halftime show here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
I was impressed with how many great reviews they had.
What makes CertaPro different is that our people really care about making our customers happy. We work from a personalized written certainty pledge.
CertaPro painters did a wonderful job. They respected our lifestyle and our home.
It's about 5-star craftsmanship and having truly satisfied customers. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. CertaPro Painters, because painting is personal.
Contact them locally at 317-688-0944.
As people, we lose things. Huh? We lose our remotes.
Come on.
We lose our glasses.
Has anyone seen my glasses? Anyone?
And lose our keys.
Whoa. Keys. Keys?
We even lose things that aren't things. We can lose face. Lose ground. Lose focus.
Do I look blurry? Yes.
And lose our cool. We say things like, you snooze, you lose.
I'm tired.
He lost his shirt.
Hey!
And have you lost your mind?
My brain!
Many things get lost, but the worst thing we lose is our way.
Hey! Uh-oh.
And that's when it's time to search. Searching can be messy.
Gross.
Searching can be scary.
Hey, a flashlight.
And searching can hurt. Whoa! But in the end, the search is the only way to get found.
Thanks.
And this was under your couch.
My remote.
And found is the best way to be.
God's awesome.
Today's games brought to you by Shin Technology Service Corporation. Technology is about humans and not about machines. Dave and his crew has provided 27 years of software needs. Give them a call. Shin Technology Service Corporation. You may reach him by phone at 317-545-3650 or shintechnology.com. For more information, contact Dave, 317-545-3650.
This broadcast is for the entertainment of our radio.
SRN.
Thank you, Coach. As we get ready to resume play here in the second half, it will be the same starters for both squads except for Carolina Christian will throw out Connor Emery in the starting lineup. So the ball will be passed inbounds into the hands of McCarthy. McCarthy will work it in as a shot just inside of the three-point line is off the mark. Down with the rebound will be Miracle. Up comes Bridgewater. A quick baseball pass almost intercepted as it will be out of bounds off of Flo for Carolina Christian. It's going to stay here with Columbus.
You can tell Nick Bridgewater pitches and also plays shortstop on their baseball team with that bullet pass.
Yeah, absolutely. As Bridgewater will receive the inbounds pass. A good pass down low to the big man. And Noblet will be called with yet another travel, giving it back into the hands of Carolina Christian.
And Noblet just looks and says, "What did I do?" Well, you took 3 steps, son, so give the ball back to the officials and let's put the ball in play.
As it will be Connor Flo with the basketball, gives it up to McCarthy. Right back to David Flo. David and Connor are brothers. As it will be into the hands of Connor Flo. Flo has it grabbed by Miracle. That's going to be a jump ball, giving it back to the Crusaders. The score is 36-12 still. Same deficit as at halftime. I am Brent Young, joined by Keith Myers. As it will be brought up the court right here by Bridgewater. He'll work it left elbow into the hands of Miracle. Miracle right back top of the key. Bridgewater for 3. No good. Down comes, Bisbee. Bisbee will hand off to Connor Flo. Flo spots up for 3. His shot off the mark. Back up comes McCarthy as his stick back is no good. And it'll be Bridgewater coast to coast, left to right, as he will pull it back, picks up his dribble, and will go into the hands of Straub. Straub has really been driving to the lane as of late as he'll go down low to Noblet. His back down right-hand float shot, no good, as there will be a foul on the rebound. They're going to give that one to Straub, and it's going to give it right back to the Lions.
Thank you for listening from Beverly, Massachusetts. Beverly, Massachusetts is listening on Indiana SRN. And if you are listening and you want us to send us an email, send it to us at info@indianasrn.org.
Now it will be the Lions of Carolina Christian looking to get into the scoreboard here, as it will be Bisbee driving to the lane, blocked by Miracle. Miracle will pass it into the hands of Bridgewater. Good no-look pass to a cutting player as Adrian Polly is able to put it up and in for 2. 38-12, back to a 26-point lead. Now it'll be down low into the hands of Emery. Emery will back down his opponent, stolen from behind by Straub. Into the hands of Bridgewater, all the way up into the coast as he'll lay it up. Kind of a little bit of an alley-oop as Miracle is able to grab it and throw it in for 2. 40-12 is now the score.
This Columbus team is very unselfish as they have given up lots of assists tonight.
As the three-pointer is attempted by Flo, David Flo that is blocked. And another no-look pass from Miracle down low into the post as it was put up by Noblet. No good, but he was fouled in the process. He'll go to the line to shoot, too.
Chris might have been a little bit too far underneath the basket, tried to force it in there. Just didn't get it, but did get foul. And now we'll be shooting 2 shots.
At the line will be the senior Noblet. His first free throw is off the back iron, as it will be Jarrett Noble checking back in for Columbus Christian, as well as getting into the game for the first time for Carolina Christian will be John Hammett. As the second free throw is up and good. 1 for 2 at the line there for Noblet. Score is now 41-12. As McCarthy has the basketball, left elbow extended. He sizes up the defense and will look to drive. He'll throw up a shot way off the mark, and down with the board will be the newly entered Noble. Noble all the way up into the hands of Polly, as Polly's shot is no good, but yet again another foul. Polly will go to the line to shoot 2. As it will be Polly back at the line for 2 free throws.
He's had a pretty good ball game. He's got 5 points on today. Count it to 6.
As he's able to knock down the first free throw.
It extends the lead to 42-12. as Columbus is just dominating this game.
As the second free throw is no good, Bisbee will bring down the missed shot. As Bisbee will work it up into the hands of Flo. Connor Flo will work it right side to Emery. Emery looks to drive into the lane as his pass will be stolen, and back comes Noble. Noble gets it up into the hands of Straub. Straub will lay it in for two. Score is now 44-12. A large advantage here, 32 points for Columbus Christian. Worked over into the hands of Bisbee. Bisbee has it, will pass it back out to McCarthy. McCarthy in the lane, hop steps, puts up the shot. He was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Foul is going to be on Pauly, his second, as we are at 4:37 to play in this third quarter with the score of 44-12. I'm Keith Myers along with Brent Young. You're listening to the NACA National Championships on Indiana SRN, as the free throw was no good by McCarthy. He'll have another.
The first free throw, as you mentioned, no good. Another substitution checking into the ball game for Carolina Christian for the first time will be Josh Hazlett. As we have a little bit of a discussion going on, we'll resume play here. 44-12 is the score, as the second free throw is good by McCarthy. 44-13. It'll be brought up by Bridgewater. Bridgewater gets into the front court, will pass off into his backcourt teammate and worked around to Straub. Straub will yet again drive into the lane, pass down low to Noblet. Noblet's shot is off the mark, and McCarthy pulls down the miss. Yet again, a large lead here as Carolina Christian looks to pass into it a bit. And this pass will be off the mark by Bisbee. Stolen coast to coast. Straub is able to finish for two. 46-13 is now the score.
Don't forget, if you need a drywall, call Amazing Drywall. Amazing Drywall brings you today's action along with Ray Marketing, Kim Mountain. Thanks to those fine sponsors for underwriting today's games.
A big block down low by Straub. Passed up into the hands of Pauly. Pauly was about to go out of bounds, so he throws it off Hazlett out of bounds. It'll stay here with Columbus Christian as a couple more wholesale substitutions come into the ballgame, this time for the Crusaders. As checking into the ballgame will be Jacob Day, as well as Miracle back into the contest. Connor Graham also in there. And a three-pointer in the corner by Bridgewater is off the mark, as the ball cannot be pulled in by Carolina Christian. Emery with a good hustle on the right sideline. But it'll stay here with Columbus Christian. 3:29 left here in the third quarter. As we have a little discussion of what exactly is going on, I believe that the ball will be passed in bounds. So it will continue play. Worked around into the hands of Bridgewater. Bridgewater goes left elbow to Miracle. He'll cut into the lane, put up the
nice
shot
move
off the backboard, no good. As it will be back grabbed by Bridgewater over to Noble. Noble right back to Bridgewater. Bridgewater gets into the lane. His shot off the backboard and good. 48-13, a 35-point advantage.
One of the things that you want to do now if you're Columbus, you do not want to get anybody hurt, so you want to be very careful on every layup and every pass here.
As the ball is taken all the way in by Miracle, his lay-in no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two free throws. A dominant performance here by Columbus Christian, one of the best teams in the field this year.
If you want more information about this tournament, you can check out the NACA website on our website at indianasrn.org and click on there, and it will have all kinds of scores for you and all kinds of information. You can also check out on their website at nacasports.org. That's nacasports.org. What a happy relationship between Indiana SRN and NACA.
Absolutely. As the first free throw is knocked through, lead is extended up to 36 points.
Miracle has 9 points on the morning.
And the second free throw is just as good, but they're going to say Miracle was over the free throw line.
saw that in a college game this week, and it came back to haunt the team.
Yep.
I don't think that might haunt Columbus with a 49-13 point lead.
I don't think they have much to worry about here with 2:45 left here in the third quarter as the shot is up by Carolina Christian, attempted by Conklin. No good. The ball will be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Lions.
We were told in our meetings today these are seeding games or replacement games, so Columbus will move on to the winner's bracket, if you will, in their division, and Carolina will be placed in a bracket as well. And believe it or not, Carolina really has a shot also to win a national championship because you're not out unless you get 2 losses. Guaranteed 4 games.
Guaranteed 4 games. Also guaranteed going back to Columbus Christian, 49-13, as Miracle will get back into the lane. His fadeaway jumper is good. 51-13. Columbus Christian keeps piling it on. A couple of 8th graders on the team for Carolina Christian. You know, great exposure, great atmosphere, great thing to be a part of here for Carolina Christian. As McCarthy has the ball top of the key. He looks to drive into the lane as he'll pull it back out. He'll go right side as it's a 3-point shot by Bisbee. Up, no good, as the rebound is pulled down and brought back by Noble. And the shot is up and no good, as it will be pulled back down by Carolina Christian. A large advantage, 38 points, as the ball will be slowed down right elbow, as it will be passed into the corner, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here.
I'd like to welcome our friends that are listening in Woodbridge, Virginia, Bloomington, Indiana, Salusa, Virginia, and Westville, Illinois, as you're tuning into Indiana SRN. Thank you for listening, and thank you for listening to the broadcast.
As the ball will be stolen this time, taken up into the front court, as the lay-in will be good. Taken in by Logan Roth, a good steal there in the backcourt by Judah Haynes. Bisbee comes back up the court, will bring it over into the hands of Flo. Flo gets it back up to McCarthy. McCarthy has it stolen this time, as the ball will be taken back yet again by Day. Day will take it back, taken by McCarthy. Another steal, as this one will fly out of bounds, and it's going to go back to, it's going to stay here with Carolina Christian.
Never give up, never give in. When the upper hand is ours, may we have the ability to handle, to win with dignity, and to absorb the loss. This game is made possible by the sponsors who love sports and Jesus. Support them and support us. Jesus is the way.
We resume play here, 53-13. A large advantage, 40-point lead, as we're going to have a pushing foul outside on Jacob Day.
Later on this evening, Brent, we'll tell our listeners that they will have a huge youth rally here. Speakers across the nation's coming to speak to these young men and women about not only about basketball, but about Jesus Christ, because that is one of the reasons, and the only reason why we're here is because of Jesus Christ. If you don't know your Lord and Savior, contact us, and we'll be happy to share our faith and how you can have the great knowledge of have eternal life. Contact us at info@indianasrn.org.
3 seconds into the lane was the call there, as it will go back into the hands of Columbus Christian. They'll resume possession. A good give and go pass was given back to Logan Roth, laid up and in for 2 points. 55-13.
Carolina has not scored except 1 point in this quarter. And with 2.3 seconds, they'll have an opportunity to score the last basket of this quarter.
Passing it in will be McCarthy, as he'll work it out into the hands of Bisbee. Bisbee does not know there's 2 seconds left, but Flo does, as his shot is no good. That's the end of third quarter here on Indiana SRN at the NACA National Tournament with the score. Columbus Christian 55 and Carolina Christian 13. Stay tuned for fourth quarter action here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
70. Apply online at lincolnchristian.edu/Indy for summer and fall classes.
You're listening to Indiana SRN, home for God's Word 24/7 and sports. Back here at the fourth quarter, Keith Myers and Brent Young. As Carolina, now that is up and under for Luke Moore. That's his 10th point of the game. Brings the score 55-15, Columbus Christian.
Score, as you mentioned, 55-15 is the score. Luke Moore sat out the whole third quarter. Does come back into the contest and right back onto the score sheet. Columbus Christian retains possession of the basketball as it will be into the hands down low and put up and good. Another post point there by Judah Haynes.
That's his 4th point of the day.
57-15. It'll be Moore back up top of the key as he'll have the ball knocked out of bounds by Logan Roth.
We do have games for you all day long. You can check out our website or the NACA Sports website as we have game number 2 for you starting at 11:30 Eastern Time.
Moore will grab the inbounds pass right on the half-court line. Good job of not going over and back as he'll get into the lane. Another shot, no good. Down with the putback is Emory. No good. Back comes Columbus Christian. Columbus Christian with a large advantage right now as Evan Reed will be on the top of the key. On the wings will be Logan Roth as well as Jarrett Noble. Down low in the post with the shot is Lane Isley.
Columbus Christian has played all players today. 10 of them has scored.
Into the lane, shot up, no good. Another rebound down low by Connor Emery, but it's going to knock off of his foot out of bounds right back to Columbus Christian.
And, you know, the neat thing about Columbus Christian, yes, they're to continue to play in here, but they're looking for shots. They're looking to pass. They're slowing the ball up a little bit as we're at 5:46. That's great for sportsmanship and understanding that they have this game secure, and they just want to run some offense and getting their subs in to get in the scores column, as they have worked all year to be in this national championship. Nice block by Luke Moore.
Moore is able to block that one. A good fast break. But back with another rejection will be Logan Roth. Into the front court comes Columbus Christian. Shot no good. Rebound is pulled down by Judah Haynes, but he falls onto the floor. A travel right back to Carolina Christian.
Good sportsmanship by McCarthy to pick him up and say, hey, fella, let's go.
Carolina Christian with the ball. Top of the key. That is one of the Flo brothers, Connor, as he'll work it into the hands of McCarthy. McCarthy looks to drive. Good defense by Columbus Christian. McCarthy will pass it off to Moore.
That's the set possession Moore is used to. He's straddling that line.
He's straddling the line, as you mentioned. He's able to get up and lays it in. No good. Down with another rebound comes Columbus Christian. Noble into the hands of Roth. Roth, good use of the Euro step. Lays it in for two. 59-15.
The Euro step has made an impact on high school basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. NBA players teaching these high schoolers how to play as it is Connor Roth into the lane. Shot up, no good. Fouled in the process. Connor Flo will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws.
Foul was on Roth. That's his first. As Flo is at the line shooting 2.
First free throw is good. 61-15 is now the score. 61-16 is now the score. And I get to say it, Keith, and if you had dyslexia right now, you would be very confused.
You were waiting for that all day, haven't you?
Oh, well, I'm sure I'll have quite a few more opportunities.
I'm sure you will.
Throughout the tournament. Second free throw is just as good as the first there by Flo. Checking back into the game will be Tuzanu. Tuzanu has it. Instead, Columbus Christian will resume possession.
Hey,
61-17.
we have to say hey to Elmer Harris, who is doing all our camera work behind the scenes and making sure that we're all tuned in and hooked up to the internet. Thanks, Elmer, with your help today.
A 3-point bomb by Lane Isley is good, and it extends the lead 64 to 17. Tesanu has the ball, only an 8th grader, as his pass is intercepted coast to coast with the lay-in there by Lane Isley. Tesanu, a good spin move to get past the first defender, stops and tries to pass down low. Stolen up into the front court by Ingram, knocked out of bounds to Columbus Christian. 66 to 17. A running clock is established now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter as the 3-point shot is up, no good. A rebound and another putback by Peyton Ingram. 68 to 17 is the score. Getting into the front court and using the Euro step for the lay-in is Luke Moore. 68-19. Right back comes.
Oh, my.
Columbus Christian. Almost a dunk right there by Logan Roth as he's able to finger roll it in for 2. 70-19. And this game's become a little bit of a track meet. Tesanu gets into the front court as he will be called for a travel, giving it back to Columbus Christian.
If you're listening in Columbus, Indiana, you can contact Mr. Roth, or you can check on the website the next time Columbus is played. We do not have that bracket with us. We'll have that at lunch hour, so you can tune in later on this afternoon. We'll try to have that for you. It will definitely be on our website this afternoon as well.
How about Luke Moore? A big-time block down low. Able to block that off the backboard, but it was grabbed back by Columbus Christian. Laid up, no good. Fouled by Luke Moore. An unbelievable block there off the backboard by Luke Moore. 70-19 is the score. 1 minute left here. With the running clock, it will send Evan Reed to the line.
Luke Moore, a 6'6 senior. He can play somewhere.
Free throw up, no good.
He played point guard. He with the 6'6", I'm sure that his coach wanted him to post a lot today. Did not do that, but and really did not play the third quarter, but has led this Carolina ball club for scoring today.
Reed, no good on the second. Another rebound, another stick back. This time, Logan Roth, 72-19. Up into the front court is Hazlett. His shot no good. Roth receives the outlet pass as he goes up for another dunk. And ladies and gentlemen, another block by Luke Moore.
Luke Moore says, I know this game is over, but I just have to get this block.
He is playing outstandingly. Luke Moore swatting everything in sight down low. Moore has the basketball, gets into the front court. We'll go all the way with this one. Lays it up, but they're going to do an offensive foul, and that will be the final buzzer. At the end of the first game of plenty here on Indiana SRN at the NACA National Tournament, Columbus Christian comes out on top with the final score, 72-19. Stay tuned for the post-game show here on Indiana SRN, and then another game coming up here in quite a little bit. Yet again, you're listening to